Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Get us underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Georgia's will get the first crack on offense today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup with two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, that being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The quarterback looks to his right. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Dropping back. It's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they get him again.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to 4th down and goal.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. It limited the return. Not much there. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between 2 elite running backs. 2 guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other. Both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Catch made over the middle. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Graham down the middle. It's Cuevas. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
A play action, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, tied. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Branch. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick juke to get free. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Bama.
He's been sharp on his touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down after that completion. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Pass caught. Second down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Pulls it in. It's Branch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and there always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He finds his man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. That solid pursuit, though. Trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside to wrap the pitch man up and bring him down behind the line. It's good recognition, agility, and speed to make that tackle.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball to 31.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! He has first down yardage at the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. The quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Williams. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. It's a shotgun run call. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Had to hurry the punt, but look at the distance here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Porton. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. The catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half. So the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. To throw, it's Simpson. Receiver makes the grab. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Tight end goes in motion. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. He keeps it himself. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. On the run here, lets it go. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Williams. You stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Williams. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air. It's Simpson. Caught by the receiver.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll try the ground game here. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. So keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant the seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. I'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 2nd and 10 Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. It's a sack. They got it back at the 4-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Caught quickly. Quick spin on the run. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks and they stop him short of the first down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Dogs will line up to boot it away. 2nd punt now. His first was a beauty. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And now the first play of this drive down from the 35. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
To throw, it's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to make a play here. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. They are pouring it on now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense facing a third and long to the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
to kick it away. That's his fourth punt already today. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Makes the grab along the sideline, goes out of bounds, and it is a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback keeps the football. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. To throw, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion makes it 2nd and medium. Throwing off play action. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Now it's 2nd down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find the guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Finds his man. It's Bell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Moves out of the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Makes a start with the next drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeps it on the draw. Gets the first and still running.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Crosses the touchdown. Dogs. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Bell. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. A direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That's caught. It's Corton. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The punt team making their way on the field. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Heading left after the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They'll run it from the gun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Motion now from the tight end. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Movement here from the tight end. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Park behind the line. It's Cuevas. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the 1st down. Let's move the sticks.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. That is broken up and incomplete.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He's back to throw again on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Very important possession here. Defense did a great job preserving that three-point lead. Now it's the offense's turn to build that cushion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down.